y'all, I'm back. So here's part two um, from earlier. So I think I left off with the privileged people. But people get in your car and they think that you're supposed to like drive them or whatever, or you have to drive them. I don't have to drive those people. If I don't want to do multiple stops, then I don't have to. I could have refused their ride, but I decided to take them anyways. And I took them and they were being extremely rude. So I took them and they were being extremely rude. And so I'm just like OMG, like, I didn't even have to like take you guys. So yeah, that was those people. Of course, they got 1 star, and it was unfortunate that it was for them, and the rudest person, it wasn't even his Uber account. So anyways, yes, I just woke up and I got to throw out again tonight. I'm getting ready to go out now. I can't even remember who the other people was that I 1 star, but I know I did like 5 1 stars last night. I had this cool dude. As a matter of fact, I must have had him after I had some. I think I had him after I had those rude people, because I know I was talking about the rude people, and he was like F those people, and he was like, also your fro is really awesome, and I was like, thank you. So last night I had him. They were cool. I know they were trying to go to like a pool or a hot tub somewhere, and I waited on the lady to go up and get her swimsuit, and then when she got down, the dude told her that the people had canceled on them, so she didn't even need the swimsuit anymore, and they walked back up to the hotel room. I felt so bad for her. I was like, she went through all of that trouble and she's not gonna even get to go to the pool tonight. So anywho, let me see here. Oh, before I tell y'all the story, so also last night I had these girls. They were so drunk, but they were so hilarious. And the girl, the little girl, I guess she also liked my fro or whatever. But oh my God, it was so funny. She was getting ready to get out the car or whatever, and she's like, hey, I really love your look. But I just really want to give you a hug right now. I really want to give you a hug. And I was just like, ma'am. I was like, ma'am, please don't. I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking in my head. I didn't want to be rude. They were really nice. They were so drunk though, and they were really nice. And then like you got the whole monkeypox thing going around, and like you want to touch the Uber driver. Like, no, that's not what we're doing. And I mean, she tried twice to give me a hug. Her friend is literally trying to pull her out of the Uber because it was on her friend's account and not hers. So I guess her friend didn't want a bad rating. But she's like, I just really want to give you a hug. And she was like, also, I need to tell you, I'm leaving for college, and I just want to tell you, and she doesn't know yet, but I'm bi. And I was just like, but why did you feel the need to tell me? I'm like, OMG, this is the stuff that I get as an Uber driver. But directly after I have them, I go to pick up the post office lady. And I'm just like, dang, why are you going to work at the post office this late at night? Like, I mean, it's like 2 and 3 a.m. in the morning. So I guess maybe they have weird shifts like that. But I'm going to take her to drop her off at the post office. I could tell she had been burning down already. I'm talking about, it was so strong, the loud pack was so strong. Then she tells me, she's like, oh, you can smell it? I was like, yeah, I can smell it. She was like, oh, I must didn't cover it up enough. And I was like, no, you didn't. So then she's like, yeah, I got a shot right here too. I was like, you got a shot? And she held up this little shot glass or something. I was just like, why, lady? Why? You got to do all of this before you go to work? You might as well quit. But yeah, I told her about the riders before her. She just thought it was so funny. I thought it was funny too. I was just like, the fact that she felt the need to tell me something that she didn't tell everybody else. I was just like, okay. So anyways, to the story. So there was this one time I had this girl, I picked her up from a hotel, and she didn't order the Uber. The guy that she was going to see ordered the Uber. So of course when I got there I was kind of shocked, but then he sent me messages telling me it's a girl that I'm picking up or whatever. And then she came out the hotel door. I was like, okay, that must be her. So she came up to the car. She was like, are you the Uber? Because somebody else ordered it for me. I was like, yeah. She was a young black girl. She was so pretty. I was just like, OMG. So she got in the car and she was like, yeah, like, she was like, I'm really nervous because I'm going really far. And she was going really far. I was taking her all the way out to St. Augustine Shores. And so that's not St. Augustine. That's like out there. Like that's like a little past St. Augustine. Like where the rich people live. So I was taking her out there. I was like, oh, shoot. So on the way, she was letting me know, that she was an escort and everything like that. And I was like, all right. And so when I got there, the dude came and met her outside, and he was just like, oh, the Uber driver is really pretty and everything like that. And I was like, oh, okay. And so then he asked me if I would wait to take her back. So I was like, okay, great. So I kept the Uber app going. That way my location would be on there and I would get paid for the waiting and the trip back. So they went inside, and then she came back out and she was like, he wanted to know if you would come inside and he would give you an extra $200. And I was just like, okay. I was like, cool, I'll come inside. So I went inside to wait or whatever, and it didn't take long. It was like maybe an hour, and then we got back on our way or whatever. The guy was really cool, really cool. He's an old guy, but he was real cool. And then we got in the car. She told me like everything, and she was like, so she was basically schooling me on what it was she was doing. So she's an escort, of course, so she offers her services to, I guess, like, needy guys or whatever. And she was like, you always get your money up front. And I was just like, yes, girl, yes. So the guy, I guess, paid her $300 for an hour, and she was like, to the point. That's why it didn't take that long, because he had an hour, and I'm guessing he had an hour from the moment we pulled up to that driveway, because we was like there for like an hour. And even when he offered me to come inside, she had him pay me right then and there. So she was in the car. She was telling me, you always get your money up front. And she was like, when you set boundaries, that it is what it is. She was like, he had an hour to do whatever he needed to do. If he wasn't done, then that's his problem. And I was just like, wow. Like, the way she was conducting business, I was just so, I don't know, I was impressed. I was just like, hey, I like this. I like this girl. And so, yeah. And then I took her back to her hotel or whatever. And then I ended the Uber ride. So I was just really happy that night, because that Uber ride paid a lot of money, first of all. And then secondly, I got like a $200 tip for waiting. So that was a really cool night, and she was really cool. And I get a lot of escorts, and I don't know, I think people look down on it, but I don't. They have to get their money just like anybody else, and it's a business, and they have customers. And so I respect that, and I respect her. And I always think about that ride, because she taught me a lot in that ride. But anyways, comment, like, subscribe, share me, all that other good stuff. I want to know what you guys think and feel. I want to know what you guys want to hear about, and I can't wait till we get to 1,000 subscribers so I can tell y'all my favorite story, because y'all not gonna believe this shit. I mean, I know I done told some crazy stories already, but y'all really not gonna believe it. But anyways, till next time, friends, laters.